Hello, happy Purim, and welcome to our family Megillah reading at Temple Emanuel.
We wish we could be together in person, especially so we could see your amazing costumes. But we're excited to try out a new format for telling the story this year.
So follow along, have fun, and stay tuned for some magical surprises.
Whenever it's Purim, we put on a spiel. We come and tasche, that's part of the deal. We sing noisy choruses to mein Heimatsmein. Was ist der Wille, and gets all the blame. Our heroes and there's name on the show. When we needed saving, she needn't say no. There's also her cousin, whose name on the high. He's like Esther's father, he's such a nice guy. A king of Ashverosh just hurried away. He ate only pizza and drank Gatorade. One day Ashverosh got mad at his queen. He wasn't that nice, so she made a big scene. And that's where we're starting our story today. We'll pause all our singing and start right away. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikra Megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim la'avoteinu vayamim hahem b'zeman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehecheyanu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazeman hazeh.
Chag Sameach! Happy Purim, everybody! We are about to start reading the Megillah, so let's be sure we have everything we need. Make sure you have your Grager, maybe a Hamantashen, and let's get ready to enjoy the story and make noise in all the right places. Chapter 1. We begin our story in the palace of King Achashverosh. He throws a party, but his wife, Queen Vashti, goes against the king's orders and is banished.
ויהי בימי אחשוורוש, הוא אחשוורוש, המולך מהודו ועד כוש, 27 מדינה, בשנת 3 למלכו עשה המשתה, לכל שריו ועבדיו, חיל פרס ומדי, הפרטימים ושרי המדינות לפניו.
ותמאן המלכה ושתי לבוא בדבר המלך אשר ביד עשה ניסים ותות המלך מאוד וחמתו בערבהו.
Chapter 2. In this chapter, we discover some facts of the story. Esther, an orphan, was raised in the house of her relative Mordecai. She is chosen to be the new queen. Important fact, Esther does not reveal that she is Jewish. Mordecai overhears a plot to assassinate King Ahasuerus and shares this intel with Esther, who tells the king all about it. King Ahasuerus' life is saved because of Mordecai. This good deed is recorded in the Royal Book of Chronicles.
ויאהב המלך את אסתר מכל הנשים, ותשחן בחסד לפניו מכל הבתולות, וישם כתר מלכות בראשה, וימליכך תחת ראשי.
בימים ההם ומרדכי יושב בשער המלך, כתב בגתן ותרש, שני סריסי המלך משומרי הזהב, ויבקשו לשלוח יד במלך אחשורוש. ויוודע הדבר למרדכי, ויגד לאסתר המלכה, ותאמר אסתר למלך בשם מרדכי.
חג פורים, חג פורים, חג גדול לילדים, מזרקות לשנים, צלילות ריקודים. הבה נרישה רש רש רש, הבה נרישה רש רש רש, הבה נרישה רש רש רש, השנים. Purim day, it's a happy holiday. We wear masks, drink from flasks, sing and dance and play. Let's see the crackers rush, rush, rush. Let's see the crackers rush, rush, rush. Let's see the crackers rush, rush, rush. When Haman's name they say.
Chapter 3. Now we meet the king's advisor, Haman, who plots to destroy the Jews. Haman is a sly self-promoter who gets the king to appoint him to be head of all the king's advisors. Haman is all about Haman, and when Mordecai the Jew refuses to bow to him out of respect for his belief in God, Haman wants to kill all the Jews in Persia in revenge. Haman casts lots to select the day for destroying the Jews. The word Purim actually means lots, like the lottery. And the number chosen is the 14th day of the Hebrew month of Adar. Then Haman convinces the king to order the destruction of the Jews.
Achar hadevarim ha'elech gadol hamelech Achashverosh et Haman ben Hamdata hagagi vainasehu vayasem et kiso me'al Kohasharim Asherito V'kol Avdei HaMelech Asher B'Sha'ar HaMelech Kurim Umishtach Avim LeHaman Ki Chen Tzivalo HaMelech Umordechai Lo Yikra V'lo Yishtachaveh
Vayomru Avdei HaMelech Asher b'shar hamelech leMordechai, Madua ata over et mitzvat hamelech, Vayagidu leHaman, Meirot hayamdu divrei Mordechai, Ki higid lahem Asher hu Yehudi.
Vayar Haman, ki ein Mordechai, Korea umishtachaveh lo. Family Haman, Chema.
Now this part of the story starts with someone you know. He's so awful and sinister, gets promoted to prime minister, and it's clear that this evil villain only wants power and fame. So it's boo, boo, boo when you hear evil Haman's name. Then one day as he's walking out around with his crew, everything's bowing and cheering too. Haman thinks that what folks want to do, and he sees a Jew on the sidewalk, standing and shaking his head. Haman's mad at the guy, and he wants him dead. Haman asks what his name is. He replies, Mordechai. I am the Jew and we never bow. I won't do it no way and no how, and that makes old Haman quite angry. So he runs off to the king. He says, please, please, please let me borrow your royal ring.
Chapter 4. So the king grants Haman's request for his evil plan. Mordecai finds out about Haman's plot and sends a message to Esther to go and plead before King Ahasuerus to save her people. This is not as easy as it sounds. Back then, even the queen had to be invited to see the king or risk her life if she arrives uninvited. Esther bravely takes on this mission, but before she goes in front of the king, she asks Mordecai to have the Jews of Shushan fast and pray with her for 3 days that God would save the Jewish people. Mordecai says, who knows, but perhaps it is just for this important moment that you were made the queen.
ותאמר אסתר להשיב על מרדכי.
לך, כנוס את כל היהודים הנמצאים בשושן, וצומו עליי, ואל תאכלו ואל תשתו 3 ימים לילה ויום, גם אני ונערותיי עצום כן, ובכן אבוא אל המלך אשר לא חדת, וכאשר עבדתי, ויעבור מרדכי ויעש ככל אשר ציוותה אליו אסתר.
Chapter 5. Esther approaches the king with a plan. She invites King Ahasuerus and Haman to a special dinner party. Unbeknownst to him, Haman thinks this is a great honor. Little does he know.
ויהי חירות המלך את אסתר המלכה עומדת בחצר, נעשה חן בעיניו, ויושר המלך לאסתר את שרביט הזהב אשר בידו, ותיגע באסתר, ותיגע בראש השרביט.
ויאמר לה המלך, מלך אסתר המלכה, ומה בקשתך? עוד חצי המלכות, וינתן לך.
ותאמר אסתר, אם מלך המלך טוב, יבוא המלך הזמן היום על משתה אשר עשיתי לו.
ויאמר המלך, מכרו את המן לעשות את דבר אסתר, ויבוא המלך והמן אל המשתה אשר עשתה אסתר.
Chapter 6. Meanwhile, that night, King Ahasuerus has trouble sleeping, and he realizes that he never thanked Mordecai for saving his life in the assassination plot. Mordecai is honored by King Ahasuerus, who commands that Haman himself lead Mordecai through the streets of Shushan as Mordecai wears fine clothes and the king's own crown and rides on the king's own horse. As you can imagine, this makes Haman even more determined to carry out his evil plan against the Jews. After this chapter, we'll be showing a special video of this year's DIY costume and mask parade, highlighting our Temple Emanuel families and friends.
Vayomer HaMelech Manasa Yikar Ugdula LeMordechai al Zeh Vayomru Narei HaMelech Meshartav Lo Naseh Imo Davar Vayomer Haman El HaMelech Ish Asher HaMelech Afetz Bikaro
Yaviu levush malchut, asher lavash bo hamelech, vesus, asher rachav alav hamelech, va'asher nitan, keter malchut berosho, kacha yaseh leish, asher hamelech hafetz bikyaro.
Chapter 7. The dinner takes place, and at just the right moment, Esther announces to the king that Haman is planning to kill her and all her people, and she asks the king to spare them. The king orders Haman to be punished by hanging him on the same tree that he had planned for Mordecai.
Vayomer HaMelech Ahashverosh, Vayomer Lester HaMelcha, Mihu Zeh ve'ezehu, Asher milo libo lasot ken. Vatomer Esther ish tsar ve'ayev, Haman hara hazeh. Vayitlu et Haman al ha'etz asher hechin leMordechai, v'hamat hamelech shachecha.
Chapter 8. The king grants Esther's request, and the Jewish people are saved. Hooray! Following this chapter, we will learn about the special Purim mitzvah of Matanot la'Evyonim, giving tzedakah on Purim Day, from a local organization called Yad Chesed.
Vayoshet HaMelech Lester, Shavit HaZahav, Vatach HaMester, Vatamod Lifnei HaMelech, LaYehudim, Hayet HaOra V'Simcha V'Sason Vikar, Uvachol Medina Umedina, Uvachol Yir Vayir, Mekom Asher Devar HaMelech V'dato Magia, Simcha V'Sason LaYehudim, Mishteh V'Yom Tov.
Hello, my name is Nancy Kriegel, and I am the Executive Director of Yad Chesed, a small social service agency dedicated to helping community members who are struggling with financial challenge. We are small, so we wear a lot of hats, but we've got a big vision, thanks to our visionary founder, Bob Hausman. Bob, are there a few things you want to share about Purim with the community?
Maimonides says of the three of the mitzvot of Purim is matanot levunim, gifts to the poor, mishloach manot, gifts to other people, food to other people, and a special meal on Purim. By far the most important one is you should do less on the other two and give more on matanot levunim.
Yes, we need your help. Go to yadchesed.org/Purim. Make your gift now. You have the power to help other people who are struggling. We tip our hats in thanks to you.
Happy Purim from Yad Chesed.
Thank you.
Chapter 9. Haman is defeated and Mordecai becomes the king's most trusted advisor. The Jews defend themselves against Haman and his followers, and Haman's sons are hanged. Get your Gregor ready. As you know, it's traditional to make noise to drown out Haman's name during the entire Megillah reading. Now we will make even more noise as we hear the names of all 10 sons of Haman. Watch and listen. Our Megillah reader will take one long breath and try to read all the names at once, and then we will really make some noise. Mordecai instructs the Jews to observe the 14th and 15th of Adar every year from now on as days of feasting and merrymaking, and for sending gifts to one another and presents to the poor.
כי גדול מרדכי בבית המלך ושמעו הולך בכל מדינות כי יש מרדכי הולך בגדול ובשושן הבירה הרגו היהודים באבד 500 איש.
ויכתוב מרדכי את הדברים האלה, וישלח ספרים אל כל היהודים, אשר בכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש, הקרובים והרחוקים.
קיימים אשר נחו בכם היהודים מאויביכם. בחודש אשר נפח לכם מיגון לשמחה ומאבל היום הטוב לעשות אותם ימי משתה ושמחה ומשלוח מנות איש לרעהו ומתנות לאביונים.
Chapter 10. We have come to the end of our story and the end of the Megillah. All's well that ends well. The Jewish people are saved. Now let's celebrate. Chag Purim Sameach. Happy Purim, everybody.
כי מרדכי המדיני משנה המלך אחשוורוש וגדול היהודים רצו להפכך דורש טוב לעמו דורש שלום לוחל זרום.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, harav et reviveinu, v'hadan et dineinu, v'anokem et nikmoteinu, v'hamishalem gemul l'chol oyeveinu v'sheinu, v'hanifra lanu mitzareinu. Baruch atah Adonai Anifra le'amo Yisrael mikol tzoreihem, El HaMashiach.
And that's the end. We hope you enjoyed our Purim celebrations.
Before we let you go, we want to thank everyone who made this such a magical virtual experience.
Chag Sameach!
Chag Sameach!
Heint is Purim, Brüder, das ist ein Jantiv Groß. Lass mir singen Lieder, gehen von Haus zu Haus. Lach Mordechai, lach, Jantiv und Macht, Kinder gedenken dem Nest. Sing Brüder, lach, sing, tanz freilich und spring, dem Dreier den Tod nicht vergess. Heint is Purim, Brüder, das ist ein Jantiv Groß. Lass mir singen Lieder, gehen von Haus zu Haus. Lach Mordechai, lach, Jantiv und Macht, Kinder gedenken